All right, Coach Sean says the best ability is availability and improvising. Let's get to the weekend update right now. Okay, guys, the best ability is the availability, and there is quite availability in the way of home equity. I think you guys all know that. I've got some reporting on that down below, as well as the weekly wrap, everything that you're going to need. I'll dive into the new dashboard that I hope you guys are utilizing, loving, learn to lean into, save on your bookmarks, save on your mobile phone, put an icon on your like home screen on your phone. I think it's that helpful. But before I get into what I think, let's listen to what CEO JP Morgan Chase Jamie Dimon thinks, what he said at the Reagan Economic Forum today about maybe how we can use the availability of equity and the availability of credit to solve some problems that face home buyers and home sellers today. Let's get into it.
We got on the heels of Fed Chair Powell meeting with President Trump. Is the Fed right to give time here?
Yes. You know, the Fed has a tough job, okay? And I have enormous respect for Jay Powell and a lot of the other Fed folks. But they're not, you know, you hear we say the Fed sets short-term rates. We always say that, right? The Fed sets short, and they actually do set short-term rates. But what happened when inflation went up? They followed. Are they really in charge? I just told you $30 trillion a day. They're not really in charge. They're trying to navigate it so that we have the best possible economy. And
okay, guys, I've got the complete video on the right-hand side. I'll show you in a second on the dashboard for the weekend update. I want you to utilize that. I'll always link the kind of the video of the day in there. But Jamie Dimon talked a lot about how much the market controls rates in the market and how little sometimes the Federal Reserve control rates and the market. Let's jump into a view of this week's weekend update dashboard. Okay, so you've got our video here. You've got the Jamie video over on the right-hand side. Really cool tool. You've got the mortgage rate watch. So if you're curious of what's happening in interest rates, where are they in real time, go click on the mortgage rate watch. It's either going to be down below or it's going to be over to the right-hand side if you're looking on a computer. You've got your market summary. So this is going to give you the latest and greatest in terms of any post about what's going on with the market and why. You can share these articles with any of your clients or coworkers if you wish. You've got our mortgage market weekly newsletter, which is about to be updated, but this has everything for the week that we think you should know. Now I'm going to address challenges in the weekly update and the weekend update. So when I talk about the availability of credit, I'm also talking about programs for people that are also dealing with affordability, that are self-employed, multiple employments, or using assets as income. These are all the things that a non-QM product will allow us to do to create affordability and opportunity for your home buyers to become the buyers of your home sellers. So when you think non-QM, don't just think non-warrantable condos, although that's part of it. And as people turn to condos to try to save some money, there are challenges, as you know, with condo complexes being warrantable. Sometimes we use a non-QM product for that. But if you've got self-employed borrowers, like I said, we can use P&L, bank statement, 1099, profit and loss statements. Again, I mentioned asset qualifier. If somebody's got some assets, we can use those as income and not worry about tax returns. And then obviously, as you guys probably are fully aware, for investors, the DSCR, debt service coverage ratio loan. But between the non-QM space that we have, and if you look at conventional loans needing as little as 3% down, 3.5 HA, 0 VA, 0 USDA, and then the whole world of down payment assistance programs, a new FHA down payment assistance program coming. More on that in a future episode. Guys, we've got a lot of flexibility on credit and we've got a lot of equity. Let me take you to the next. If you clicked in the link in the market update, it would be this update right here, U.S. home equity and a historical snapshot. You can take a look and find that while we have credit opportunity, we have equity opportunity as well, or availability, because we've got $34.7 trillion of it. That represents 72% of the housing values overall in the United States. So basically 3/4 of the value is equity. So we've got about 25% less than 25% leverage on average, and homeowners having, as that equates to over $300,000 in equity. Check this link down below. Again, share this if this is helpful to you. And finally, all this stuff you'll be able to find on the weekend update dashboard. So save that to your bookmarks, your favorites. And then if you like, go ahead and like and subscribe the Lending Perspective YouTube page. Finally, guys, I want to be a resource for you. I'm available, and because that's one of the better abilities is availability, I'm available over the weekend. Text, call, or email me. Shoot me an email back on this weekend update email. Let me know what you think the concerns are for your sellers in this market and buyers in this market. I'm super interested to know and have a conversation with you. I look forward to your feedback, or drop it in the comments down below. What's the biggest challenge for buyers? What's the biggest challenge for sellers in this market? Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See ya.